Hello and welcome back. My name is Jack B. and as always, thank you for watching my videos. Years ago, schools taught basic facts about educational subject matter in what I might call a static form. I'll use science and our solar system as an example. In school, we saw the solar system in a two-dimensional form, which shaped or even limited our thinking. It might be good to start teaching our children subject matter in a static form, and even at the same time have them learn some other topics and things through rote. But we need to move into teaching in a dynamic sense and provide depth to the students to cause them to think. The two-dimensional display of our solar system was back in the time when Pluto was thought of as a planet. But along the way to a better understanding of our solar system, someone decided Pluto was size challenged. It was just too small to be a planet and was demoted from the planetary collection. Now, I admit there may have been some other scientific reasons for this demotion for which I'm not aware. Now, returning back to the topic of learning and education, I was looking to see if there's a practical way to understand the educational level of Americans. I chose to use the reading levels in the media as a metric to gauge the general population's education level. The level of education may not be generally talked about in public, but the fact is, from what I can tell in the U.S., most newspapers and magazines are typically written for a sixth grade reading level. But there are those publications, such as the Wall Street Journal, that are written for 11th grade reading level. I'd have to say that if the average American is at a sixth grade reading level, then we need to improve that. I'm not sure if this indicates someone is in the middle class or working class, but I'm sure there's some politician somewhere that can clarify that for us. Today we have many technical and visual tools with which to help us teach. We should develop these tools to get the children's attention, pique their interest in learning, and think about what they hear and see. After all, video game and social media corporations have found a way to capture young minds. Of course, this is not for the benefit of the children, but for the benefit of the corporations to make money for their shareholders. The video depicting the helical model of our solar system could cause a plethora of questions to be asked by children. I'm not sure, but it may already be used in grade schools for education. The state and local governments should be leading the way to be innovative in education and provide the resources to enhance our educational system. Grades 1 through 12 are very important. The state and local governments should stop wasting money and knuckle down to help boost education for our children. This video, the helical model of our solar system, is a phenomenal graphic to show children. It could cause them to think about the system in a more dynamic way. It would almost certainly cause them to ask many questions that only a child's mind can conjure. I believe for every subject to learn in school, there is a modern tool to help children learn and think about that subject. Education is necessary for the future of our children as well as us. As an example of learning leading to asking questions, I offer the following. The Earth is rotating at its axis about 1,000 miles per hour. The Earth is traveling around the Sun at about 67,000 miles per hour. Our solar system is traveling through our galaxy at approximately 450,000 miles per hour. One complete cycle, or orbit, is about 230 million years. Our galaxy is moving through space at approximately 1.3 million miles per hour. That's pretty fast. And what we call the universe is continually expanding. The universe is expanding at the rate of 49.9 miles per second per megaparsec. I won't even attempt to explain what a megaparsec is because I'll just get it wrong and some physicists will be upset. But, as I understand it, when an observer is looking at an object a megaparsec away, the distance is increased 160,000 miles every second one observes it. I'm not sure if I've explained this accurately, but suffice it to say, the universe is expanding rather quickly. And as I understand it, the universe may be expanding faster than the speed of light, or at least some researchers believe so. Everything in the universe seems to be in continual motion. If one could graph their position in the universe every second, they would see they are never in the same location. They're always moving. And we would never return to that same location again. Then another question might be, what if one could stop their motion, their physical motion in their body, in relation to the universe to stay in one location in space? Is it even possible for anything to have no motion in our universe? Another area of interest is dark matter. While science has not proven it exists, they say there are strong indications that dark matter does exist. It is never too early to have children hear about new exciting things. All these topics can make one's head spin, no pun intended. How are some local government agencies supporting education? Well, I read some articles and saw several newscasts about Jacksonville, Florida that really surprised me. Mr. Khan, a multi-billionaire, is working with elected city officials to build a new $2 billion sports complex of the future. The elected officials are all over this. They think it's better than sliced bread. Some of the $2 billion is being distributed to the adjoining neighborhoods for improvements. But I look at these improvements as being like bribe money to pacify them, to keep them quiet, and make them happy with the new state-of-the-art stadium. At the same time, there are numerous news clips and articles about Jacksonville experiencing a $1 billion deficit for education. They're closing schools. They say they're to consolidate assets. And then they're also laying off teachers and support staff. At the same time, the local government and news agencies are stating Jacksonville is a fast-growing city. It's the new Atlanta of the Southeast. I wonder if other people see that something's just not quite right and is out of whack with these actions of closing schools, laying off teachers, and sacrificing children's education than building a brand new, shiny George Jetson Stadium. Again, I see our children, the future of America, being pushed aside for fun and games. But like anything else, money walks and talks. Some politicians are getting more pork on their fork and beans on their plate at the expense of children's education. When will we wake up and act like adults to take care of children's education? We need to be competitive globally to survive. Well, these are my thoughts for today. And again, please verify the information presented. Thank you, and until next time, take care and be safe. Bye.